A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English, 'cause it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everybody and welcome to A+ English. I'm Pat.
And I'm Laura.
And today we're going to be taking a look at a particular artistic kind of hobby. So before we introduce it, let's start with our warm-up question or questions today, which are, what are you very good at doing and what do you enjoy about it?
I think I'm pretty good with artwork or handicrafts. 我觉得我的手工艺品还不错. I actually used to knit a lot of sweaters or scarves for my family and friends. Yeah.
And what did you enjoy about that process?
I think it's quite I think it's very good at stress relieving wise, because you don't really have to worry or think too much. You just follow the steps. They're quite real easy to make, and I enjoy looking at the final product and thinking, wow, I did that. And everybody's like, it's so pretty and it's great as a gift.
Cool. I enjoy being on stage. Am I very good at it? Sometimes, if I'm in the right kind of mood. What do I enjoy about it? Well, let's be fair, it's partly the attention from people, but I also enjoy coming up with fun stuff, pretending to do stuff with a group of people and creating things out of nothing and pretending to be stuff to tell a story. All of that is just a lot of fun, especially with a group of people who you like spending time with. But what is today's artistic hobby? Let's read through day one of our article and find out.
The quiet beauty of making ceramics. Warm-up question. What are you very good at doing? What do you enjoy about it?
The saying goes, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It's true. People love beautiful things, and they love to make beautiful works. Good ceramic works are beautiful to make, touch, use, and look at. Ceramic artists use their ideas to turn simple clay into art. They might make bowls, plates, pots, or other things. Each piece looks different, even if people make them the same way. Great ceramic artists use different colors and shapes for different looks. Making ceramics is really fun. It takes a lot of time, but also lets you get creative. You can turn clay into many different shapes. It feels great to make something with your hands.
So our article begins with a famous quote, and we draw attention to it by saying, "The saying goes, a thing of beauty is a joy forever." I think that's Shakespeare, but I'd have to double check it.
We're not sure. Okay. 当我们常常说 as the saying goes, 那个 as 也可以省略，就是有一种俗话说 blah blah blah， 可能就是我们常听的一句话，或是可能是一个名言格言之类的。所以一开始课文就说，俗话说美丽的事物是永远的喜乐啊。
We use this phrase as or just the saying goes when we want to introduce a famous saying, a proverb, a quote, something that a lot of people will hear and kind of recognize. Maybe they know where it came from. For example, as the saying goes, a fool and his money are soon parted, meaning that if you're not very smart, you'll end up losing money, that kind of thing. And there are there's loads of Chinese sayings as well, like 说曹操曹操到, right?
说曹操曹操就到. Speaking of the devil.
Yes, the English version is speak of the devil and the devil appears. We've also got the word joy here. A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Let's take a look at this word. 本课的 joy 就是喜悦啦，喜乐的意思，它是一个名词。大家有没有在个卡通片 Inside Out， 好像是脑筋急转弯哦？是不是有印象有这个角色？没错，就是乐乐。其实 joy 就是 happiness， right？ 那它的形容词如果要说我很开心，我们要后面加字尾 ful， joyful。举例来说，如果要用到 joy 喜乐，我就想到 watching Korean dramas is one of my greatest joys。追剧真的是我最大的乐趣之一啊。我们来看一下单字例句的用法。Ginny gets great joy from cooking delicious food for her family。Ginny 为家人烹调美味料理，从中得到极大的喜悦。
And I can say I get a lot of joy from watching sports.
Okay. And we also saw another word, forever. Forever 在本课是当作副词来用，有着永远地。举例来说 the old lady will live in this house forever.
Now, it doesn't have to mean absolutely forever, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Just a really, really long time
Yeah.
until the end of people's lives or something like that. You could say Kevin told Frida that he would love her forever.
Aww.
So this saying is, we're kind of going to explain it in the next sentence by saying it's true. This old saying or quote is true. People love beautiful things and they love to make beautiful works. Once it's created, it will bring you joy, the maker, whoever sees it, for the rest of their lives.
OK， 所以我们其实在补充说明刚刚课文的第一句说，没错，的确啊，人们喜欢或是喜爱美丽的事物，然后他们也很喜欢制作美丽的作品。这里我们就看到另外一个 word power word， 也就是 true。True 是一个形容词，就是真实的。那常常在是非题有没有记得看是什么呢？ True or false， 这是它的英文哦。是非 true 就是真的， false 当然就是假的，不是真的。那常常我们会说，这是真的吗？你觉得确定吗？ Is it true？ OK， 那如果要说它的名词，则要用 truth， 就是事实 truth。那我们要怎么用 true 这个字呢？ He's a big fat liar. His story is only partly true. 他真是一个大骗子，他的描述只有部分是真实的啦。我们再看另外一个用法哦。It's true. Lisa met the president. Here's a photo of them together. 是真的 Lisa 有跟总统见面哦，这是他们一起拍的照片哦。
And here's another example. Brett says he will go to the moon tomorrow, but I don't think that's true. But what is true is that people like creating and looking at beautiful works.
Okay. So let's take a look at this word work and its use as a noun. 注意哦，本课的 work 是当作名词来用，所以它不是工作哦。当作名词 work 有作品的意思。举例来说，我们提到是艺术家的作品。The museum has many works by Picasso as well as other modern painters. 意思就是这家博物馆有很多毕卡索的作品，也有不少其他现代画家的作品哦。我们再看一个单字例句。Vincent van Gogh only sold one picture in his life. Now his works are in museums. 文森范谷一生中只卖出一幅画，现在他的作品都在博物馆里哦。
So a work could be pretty much anything. It could be a statue, a painting, some kind of piece of art. It could be a song, a poem, a story. That is a work. Even a fancy dish in a restaurant that a chef has created could be called, this is his latest piece of work. If you've created it with your hands and you've used your mind to think about what you're doing, we can still call it some kind of work. So here we're looking at a particular kind of work. Let's introduce it. Good ceramic works are beautiful to make, touch, use, and look at.
Wow, OK， 所以我们接下来就要看到 一个比较特别的 ceramic。好的陶瓷作品，不论是制作啊、碰触、使用和观赏，都是非常的美丽的哦。
So ceramics is making things out of clay. Cups, bowls, plates, or little models, things like that. We learn that ceramic artists use their ideas to turn simple clay into art.
OK， 这里呢，我们其实看到一个片语出现哦 ，turn A into B， 就是将 A 变成 B。那这个课文是提到说，陶器的艺术家用他们的点子或是他们的想法来把简单的陶土，变成艺术哦。那 turn something into something else， 我可以想到另外一个就是 The witch put a magic spell on the prince and turned him into a frog.
Yeah, they do that. Or we could say we're going to turn this old house into an interesting new hotel. So for this, they'll be using clay. That's a key word to the whole idea of ceramics.
OK， 你们有玩过这个吗？ Clay 是什么呢？就是粘土或是陶土哦，它是一个名词。
Almost like a special type of mud, really. And you find it in areas in the ground. It can come up to the surface. And if you go up to Inga, you will see many things made of clay. Think Inga, think ceramics. That's what we're talking about. And here's some examples of what these artists might create. We see they might make bowls, plates, pots or other things.
A lot of things. OK， 所以他们可能会制作出盘子啦、锅子啦、壶啊，或是其他的东西哦。
And we learn each piece looks different, even if people make them the same way.
Very interesting. 所以每一个作品其实都看起来不同，即使人们制作它们方式是一样的哦，所以是不是很特殊呢？不过这里我们先要停一下来看一下我们最后一个 word power word, which is the word piece. 在本课呢 piece 这个字是当作名词来用，然后特别是指说艺术品的一件什么什么东西。举例来说，如果讲到音乐，我们就会想到 a piano piece， 就是一个钢琴曲，或者是if you listen carefully to this piece of music，You can hear a flute in the background. 如果你认真听这个音乐的曲子哦，你就可以听到它在背景音乐有这个吹笛子的声音哦。我们再来看一下单字例句的用法。The artist spent 3 years painting just one piece. 这里的 piece 就是用来指什么呢？就是画画咯。他说这位艺术家花了3年的时间只画了这一件作品诶。
So piece pretty much means the same as work. Again, some poetry, that's a piece of writing, a piece of music, an art piece, that kind of thing. We could say the artist hopes to finish his latest piece by the end of the week. Now, pieces of ceramic art, these can always look different, even if they're made in the same way.
Wow, that sounds fun. Okay, even if 这个片语就是即使啊，尽管如何如何，到底要怎么用呢？ Let's ask our Magic Box teacher.
Magic Box.
Hello， 大家好，我是活泼、美丽、可爱、乐观又大方的安装。安装，怎样？我不能给自己一个超完美的封号吗？好啦，想到我亲爱的汉斯，我就真的是好开心，是这样子的啦。为了更加了解我们城里的人们啊，我上山下海到偏乡去关心我们所有的人民，因此啊，离开他好几天，离他好远好远，但是。你们知道吗？虽然我距离他大概有500公里远吧，他竟然还是愿意千里迢迢的跑来找我耶。Even though I'm 500 kilometers away from Hans, he's still coming to visit me. 你说，是不是太感人了？句子中啊 ，even though 代表虽然怎么样，可是怎么样的意思。像我刚刚所说的 ，even though I'm 500 kilometers away from him, he's still coming to visit me. 除了放句首之外啊，你呢也可以放在句中哦，稍微移动一下位置就可以啦。Hans is still coming to visit me, even though I'm 500 kilometers away from him. 不过呢，要特别注意啊，虽然中我们会说虽然怎么样，可是怎么样，就是跟 though 一样，绝对不可以跟 but 并用，这个部分要特别的小心哦。I love Hans.Even though sometimes he's quite annoying. 虽然啊，汉斯有时候真的是蛮烦的啦，可是你知道我还是非常的爱他。爱情不过就是如此吗？可是另外啊，还有一个其实跟 even though 长得很像的叫做even if， 不过呢，它们的意思就不太一样咯。Even if 主要呢是用来引导虚拟的语气、假定的句子，或者是呢不见得是真实的情况，表示就算怎么样怎么样的感觉啦。I know Hans will still love me even if I'm not a princess. 我知道啊，即使呢我不是公主，汉斯还是一样会爱我的。当然，一样可以放在句首哦。Even if I'm not a princess, I know Hans will still love me. 没有错，我相信 Hans 就是我这世生的真爱。My love, Hans.So
the fun thing about ceramics is anybody can do it. I've tried it up in Inga, have you?
I have, yeah.
I made a bowl that very quickly fell apart, but I'm no great artist. But as we learn in this sentence, great ceramic artists use different colors and shapes for different looks.
所以很厉害的这个陶器的艺术家会使用不同的颜色和形状来制作出不同的样貌哦。这里的 shape it's used as a noun here 就是形状的意思。
Yeah, we'll come back to that word and other ways to use it in, I think, tomorrow's part of the article. For now, let's look at the next sentence. It says, making ceramics is really fun.
Yeah, it is. Okay, 所以制造陶瓷呢是非常好玩的哦。
And the article says, it takes a lot of time, but also lets you get creative.
OK, creative 这个字呢是个形容词，就是有创造力，都是很有创意哦。所以回到就是课文说，其实做这个陶瓷是会花很多时间哦，但是它也可以让你变得很有创意，很有创造力。
Yeah, to get creative, you can use your imagination. Think of new ideas. Try things out. Don't just follow, this is what I have to do exactly. Go, what if I do this? Or try this? Or I want to see this happen.
Yeah.
Artists, writers, and fashion designers all need to be creative. And why can you be creative with ceramics? Because this clay, it's soft and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. The article says you can turn clay into many different shapes. There's the noun again.
所以呢，为什么这么好玩？因为你可以把陶土变成很多不同的形状哦。
And another reason why it's such fun relates to what you said about doing knitting for clothes.
Right.
It feels great to make something with your hands.
没错，用你的手制作东西，感觉非常的好啊，很有成就感，我觉得。
Exactly. Now, we'll learn more about making things with clay in tomorrow's article, but now let's go to our review time activity.
Review time!
So we started our article with a quote, the one about a thing of beauty being a joy forever, and we used the phrase, as the saying goes, to say this is a popular saying. Now, there are many popular sayings and quotes and proverbs in English and Chinese and every other language. Let's take a look at a few ones in English and see if we can figure out what they mean. So the first one, you'll probably have heard this one. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
OK, 所以到了罗马的话，我们就要跟他们当地的人做一样的事情，有点类似我们中文的入境随俗。So if you go to one country, you should just follow their cultures. Yeah, and what they do, what they eat, basically.
Yeah, follow their customs. You're in their house, you kind of do what they do. Here's another one that involves a place.
I like this one.
It's all Greek to me.
这怎么听起来都像希腊文？那你听得懂希腊文吗？ Greek is very difficult to understand.
It is.
So it probably means I don't understand what you're saying. It sounds like Greek to me.
Yeah, you're just like, whatever this is, it means nothing. It's not understandable at all. Here's a good one. It takes a village to raise a child.
Wow, a village. I don't know this one. I'm gonna guess.
Sure.
Does it mean it's a lot of work to actually raise a kid?
That's part of it.
Really?
But it's also about everybody giving their experience, their knowledge, their love and care. So if the child only learns from one or two people, it won't learn everything.
Okay, so a lot of people.
Yeah.
所以要养孩子，我们可能是要花费很多人的一些心血跟经验来带哦。
Yeah, and also give the poor parents a rest.
Yes.
Okay, last one. It's no use crying over spilt milk.
OK， 这个牛奶如果已经倒出去的话，或是泼出去的水覆水难收，然后你哭也没有用了。So what's done is done. You can not do anything about it.
Yep, crying will not get the milk back in the glass. So, okay, maybe you're sad, but get over it. Move on. Clean it up.
Humpty Dumpty idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, those are 4 popular sayings, and you will often hear them or see them used. And as the saying goes, it's no use crying over spilt milk. Let's just clean up the mess and move on to something else. And that's all the time we've got for today, but join us again tomorrow for part 2 of our article on the beauty of ceramics. See you then. Bye for now.
Bye.
The quiet beauty of making ceramics. Warm-up question. What are you very good at doing? What do you enjoy about it?
The saying goes, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It's true. People love beautiful things, and they love to make beautiful works. Good ceramic works are beautiful to make, touch, use, and look at. Ceramic artists use their ideas to turn simple clay into art. They might make bowls, plates, pots, or other things. Each piece looks different, even if people make them the same way. Great ceramic artists use different colors and shapes for different looks. Making ceramics is really fun. It takes a lot of time, but also lets you get creative. You can turn clay into many different shapes. It feels great to make something with your hands. Word power.
Joy. Joy. Ginny gets great joy from cooking delicious food for her family. Ginny gets great joy from cooking delicious food for her family. True. True. It's true. Lisa met the president. Here's a photo of them together. It's true. Lisa met the president. Here's a photo of them together. Work. Work. Vincent van Gogh only sold one picture in his life. Now his works are in museums. Vincent van Gogh only sold one picture in his life. Now his works are in museums. Peace. Peace. The artist spent 3 years painting just one piece. The artist spent 3 years painting just one piece.
认识字汇
Forever. Forever. Clay. Clay. Creative. Creative.